definitely. And I was like, aren't you gonna give me like a hug?
I should have known.
Please don't be mad at me, guys. I know, I promised Monday, I know.
You ugly bitch of a morning.
You guys know my schedule, my Nyan's poster when, I know. This was a little later because I had to do a couple of stuff. Plus, I was really occupied. Not also to like, I have a lot to do in my life, but like, man, life was extra. There's a couple of days, I think. Okay, let me just get straight to it. So this is my first ever story time. I never tell anything about myself online. Okay, actually I do, because I played Old Truth all day with my straight friends and I kind of said stuff about me. As you can see from the title below. Okay, actually before I even start anything, hi guys. Hope you guys are still amazing, doing good, and you guys are still each. Before we even do anything, please just like for the sake of liking. Tell you, oh my god, who's this? Pretty. Oh. And then after that, subscribe, notification button on the side just to get notified every time I post like this. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry guys, I've never done anything like this, and I know I'm late. Like I'm gonna try to be like straightforward, like understand everything that happened about this. As you can see from the title below, the story time is specifically about the time I did stuff with the first time ever I did like adult things with someone, and it was last year. Like abazali bayabuka, ayikho leyo nto, like I'm just telling, like I'm just like nginamanga, like originally very like namanga, like mina like very like namanga.
I'm just kidding you. I don't want to be
manga. Ayikho nje into engikhuluma mina kosami esikoleni ngazi lokuzofunda bazali, nothing else, studying books what ngoba nje sikhuluma nje kade ngifunda dictionary la ngifunda amagama amashi yabo. I'm not even lying, ngiyantshela amanga nje la ngizowachaza manje abazali. But okay, let's just get straight to the story. I'm here. As you can see, guys, I'm in my PJs. It's a little late, I know, but like I was like, you guys are important to me. So thank you so much for 300 plus subscribers, by the way. Let's make it a K now. Thank you. Just tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that there's 1K guys talking about stuff. Yeah, I trust you guys that much. 2024, I was doing my first year at UKZN. Some of you guys know. I was really excited. Obviously, every bitch is excited about that, you know. This one other time we were, okay, so big, it was March, because I figured February, right? Yeah, I think it's not like now we are kumbulu.
Stupid bitch.
Around March, we got our first ever book allowance. It was a couple of thousands of rands, and I'm not used to that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not used to that. I was not used to shit like that. So I was like, Aibo, shit, so much money. You know, so me and my other friend, Sherome, probably you guys are gonna see him on one of my other videos. We decided we should decorate our rooms. So I used to walk around with Sbu. Sbu is this other gay friend of mine also. We're all gay. Oh, Sbu, okay, like gay. And if you come like, oh, Mabukad, I suppose. Like, okay, I'm so sorry. Yeah, so we used to walk around this, and then we saw this one other LGBTQIA plus, you know, and then we're like, who is you? And then we started being friends, because we just, one thing about gay people, we click. And guys, some of you guys are gonna like, I'm a manga, people are like jealous, they hate it. No, even if it's very topic, it's easier. So we just click, sure. We're like, oh cool, now with this one other friend of ours, Usihle, around March. So we went to the store, Scottville Mall, to buy some stuff for our rooms, to decorate our rooms. Went to China Hyper, if I'm not mistaken, to buy like LED lights, stickers and shit like that. And then after that, we went to like, with the stuff, we went to ASU, Student Union, man, ngaphandle kudaiswa food. So safika lapha, and then we bought ourselves some food. Whilst sisathenga ulayini, I'm sorry for the noise, ngihlala nabafana obviously, so you guys know sinto abafanini. Yeah. So whilst sisathenga ulayini wase-Expresso, there's this one hot guy, yeah, with a white t-shirts, a white vest and a white t-shirt, looking all formal and super sexy, and he was buff. Let me just explain this guy. He was like strong, sexy as fuck. Let me tell you, to those who know, they know, man, that guy was super sexy. So I think we can give the guy, I need like an amazing name. I don't know, an amazing yet, because umzimba wake was extra. Let me tell you, it was giving. It was getting shoot with my friends because it's gonna be obvious to some people. Oh my god, shit, you talking about this nigga? Okay, yeah, I can't. With my friend, I'm like, oh my god, shit. You know, usually how gay people are like, you know, fan. Obviously, because of a fan, they're like the life. So yeah, we were having fun again, Manje. With me and my other friend Usihle. Okay, and that's why I keep on saying Sin, because the stage name Shadow Me. I feel like he's gonna be cool with the fact to see. Okay, with Shadow Me, we're having fun. Yeah, so we're having fun just gossiping about this nigga. Like, who is this fine shit? You know, like so much stuff. And then I think he got a glimpse of the fact we were talking about him, because whenever he was like facing our direction, we would act all weird and stupid. So line on this other Shopper Express, so line lab, because that's the first time we looked at each other eye to eye. I was like, oh, you is sexy. Okay, so and then so we cut to our residence and then decorate, because got this puma decoration show express. I'm sorry about something because I'm a fan, but like I hope you guys can hear me. And because sitengile, and then I think sahlala phansi for quite a while, and then Mrs. Yahamba says Lula Korana Lapana says to our residence. You know, do you think it's safe if Ngish resident here, or it's gonna be obvious? But like we're going to our resident show. Mrs. resident here to see me. And then I scream again. Okay, I didn't scream that much, but I was like, oof, shit, that guy. I wanna I'm sorry. I was like, oof, I wanna do stuff to that guy. Like I wanna do crazy shit to that guy. And I was like, I do. Loyamfana. Like Mkomba. You know. Like, you mean that word, you know, MMS, and then the guy was and then it all started there. The interaction started there. Whether it was speaking out in Indian, it's appeal, and it was all cute. Like, yeah, how you doing? Yeah, we good. So I didn't show no bad, you know. It was actually being it was really being cute about all that. I was like, no bad. And then Sashima Kabetu, and then he was like, guys, I'm sorry, but like, yeah, I'm over the shit. I'm over the guy. Because I was into the guy, but I'm over the guy now because, you know, it's cool and stuff levels. I'm lying to you guys. But like, yeah, I'm over him. I'm dead as serious. And then nigga, why say I should say like nobody. And then maybe say abuza mina specifically. I was shocked. I was supposed to tell him my resident name, where I stay, on campus, out of campus. What's the name of my resident name? And then I show the exact room number. I'm telling you, I meant, but like, it's fine, okay, sure. I was so embarrassed. The embarrassment. Shit, did I just share my exact room number with a stranger, the guy I don't know, just because I'm into him? And Nakona, he just asked for something different. The embarrassment I had was fun, but it was really fun because we just laughed at his shadow me, and then we was like, let's just go there, let's just leave. And then Sahamba Gasayogina corner, only to figure out he was also there. So so it was really like shit, like it was Ibisangana Yonke Lento de joints. Sahamba and then we went to decorate our rooms, Safika Lapan on our rooms, and then Gaya Sago. And then we went to my room because obviously I'm the dumb one in this bitch, so Sihle had to help me out with some shit. And then while Sihle sees like with the LED lights was being all cute and shit, mind you, whilst you're talking, I'm noticing what's man. No, Shadow Me is not talking to me anymore. Like I'm talking to myself. He was trying to tell me to stop talking because the guy was in the door. You know, the guy was walking on it, so the guy was in the door. I told Shadow Me, I'm like, go, yes, we're in. When I like, I need to get busy, and find my LED light. And then me getting a pinuga, on the door, there is this one handsome ass motherfucking cheek. It was on my door because I told him the room number, remember? We should have was like all quiet and shit. Like we didn't know what to do now. We're like all stuck, like what should we do? You know, it was like, hi guys, Ninjan. So we're good, we're amazing. I hope you good. Yeah, we all doing good. And then without any second thought, it kind of like Sheroman decided to leave the room. And I was like, girl, why are you leaving me? And then he just left the room and then went to his room and then he left me alone with the guy. It all started there. Everybody, like it was crowded at my residence, so everybody would see everything, you know. So I was like, oh, right. So the nerve you have to get inside a gay guy's room alone, and that gay guy's friend decided to leave you guys alone. That's fishy, you know. We were kicking, like it was fun. We were kicking and shit, like we matched energies, you know. It was really amazing. Like our connection was good. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. He was not a jerk. He was just actually like it was good. Like he's good company. We're talking, asking him what are you doing. He told me the course he was doing. He told me that he's doing. I think he was doing his final year, if I'm not mistaken. I'm doing my first year, mind you, 2021, my first year, March. And yeah, he told me everything, man. Twins and getting two twins, and because obviously that's gonna be obvious. The fact. Yeah, so, and he told me that he works out, he likes working out, that's how he's all. And then he let me touch his stuff, like, I was like, can I please touch? And then he let me touch his biceps and shit, and then it was cute, man, for like a moment. And then after a while, after he was sitting on my bed, I didn't tell you guys what I was wearing when he came. Oh, he was wearing like a tank top and jeans and a jersey. Yeah, so I was wearing like tights. I was in my tights. Yeah, I was wearing tights. Crazy. Yeah, just the tights and a big ass tee. So it was like oversized tee with a tights. So it was like barely. I was like half naked ish. If you go. Yeah. So we're just chilling, kicking. Obviously, when you as a man and you see your types and shit, and you sexually attracted to some shit, things are gonna happen inside or down there. It was happening to me, obviously, but luckily I was wearing an oversized tee, so he couldn't notice anything. So he was like, okay, now it's time to leave. It was really nice kicking with you. Can I please, you know, definitely. And I was like, aren't you gonna give me like a hug? I should have known. It's not gonna end in a hug because I'm gay. I should have known. It does, like in the movies, a hug turns into a kiss. I should have known. I stood up. I hugged like that. Like you know, when you're hugging, obviously, if something is up, you're gonna feel. Whilst I was hugging the nigga, I felt something touching me like this. You know, on my thigh. I was like, But we continue hugging. It was like hugging. It was like an intense hug for like a good 30 seconds. I'm not even lying to you. It was extra. It wasn't at Simanje, we're never gonna see each other again. Mind you, we live in the same residence. It's just he's going to a different room on another block. The hug got intense. It went to kissing. Mind you, something is touching me. And I was already in the mood. I'm not gonna lie, I was in the mood, guys. The moment we were standing up, I was in the mood. And then the kisses got intense. Now the kiss was like intense. Tell me why I was the one who was pushed. Like he just turned me around and then he pushed me to the door. First of all, he pushed me to the door, sure. And then I was the one to lock the door. I locked the door like this. I was like, from the back, I was like, so our doors, like, I feel like you guys know the knobs, the things, and then you lock the door. Yeah, from the inside with the pin. And then I was like, I locked the door. Obviously, when I locked the door, I think it's like it was a sign to him, no, this guy wants something else. Mind you, I didn't clean up. Gangazi, a lot of stuff about cleaning up because I was still, I don't know, what do we call it when you're like, you a man's? But like, I was like a virgin. Yeah, I never done anything before in life. My shirt was off and he could see that I was in the mood. And he was also in the mood because I felt everything. And let me tell you, it was big. Big. Okay, I'm sorry. Too much. Oh, well, too much value. You guys want too much, right? Yes. Even if you said no, yes. For a buff guy, that was impressive. That was impressive. You know, that was really impressive, Dick. Sorry, I'm getting too excited. I unzipped his jeans because he was wearing jeans and like a tank top. Because we scored. So back then, I'm sure it's now again like a lot of it, hella weight, no. But back then I was still a little chubby, but I was not extra chubby like now. So Wangi, like he picked me up and then when kankaza etongin. It was like romantic though, it was not really that painful. It was like not like a 50 Shades type of sex, no. It was okay, it was. Because one kanka, mind you, I think Fakama LED lies. Remember what's what I told you before. That's why I want you guys to get every detail. I think something Fakama LED lights. Wangi kankaza otongen because Lomoto is core, mind you. Mind you, this guy's like rigged as like abs. I'm talking biceps. I'm talking chest. Girl, and then he just picked me up and then banga on the wall. I'm an LED lights. I'm af. Yes, Masha because of rigged ass nigga. Well, yeah, I broke my LED lights with my bag. Okay, actually, he's the one who broke my LED lights because the way he me on the wall. It's actually really sexy though. I liked it back then. On my mind you, I never done anything before with the guy, so I had an idea on how it goes because come on, I'm not a stupid. Plus, I did see some stuff somewhere. I'm not talking about corn, but I'm talking about corn. So he was still wearing his boxer shorts. I had to take off the boxer shorts. I was sitting on the bed like this, like I was sitting on the bed and he was standing up, and then I just the boxer shorts because I'm a bitch. He went like this, looking at me straight in the face. Girl, tell me why I panicked low-key because I was like, oh, that's so big. I did like work with my mouth. I'm trying to keep it PG. I don't know why. I feel like because older people might be watching this and like, it was my first time, so I feel like I was doing everything. It was doing sounds now. Even the sounds. Sounds. Okay, it's just they wicking the shit out of my vagina. They wicking the shit out of my pussy. We got back to kissing. He didn't just put it. He asked me, like, can I please put it in? I'd never done it before, so I'm not really sure. I was like, please, we can try it out. I'm gonna be slow. He was like, yeah, we can try it out. It was now close to the hole. We didn't have lube. Lucky enough, I had condoms. We didn't have lube because I was not planning on doing anything. We didn't have lube. So, but I had condoms though. And then he put the condom on and then Vaseline. Ew. Yeah. It was cute for like a while and then he tried to put it in. It was denying everything. It was saying no. So it was like really painful, man. I don't want to lie. He was just rubbing it like on the whole thing and he was like trying to put it in and he was trying to put it in. It was like, it would just bounce off. I don't know how and why, but muscles were like, no. It was just like, and I was like, I think we should stop. It was like, no, we can try it out. Like, it all starts like this. I'm like, oh, he knows. I don't know how. Let me tell you, I don't know how. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys at the end, like in language, I don't know how it happened, but like it did. So it was like really painful. I'm not gonna lie to you guys and say it was like really nice. It was painful as fuck. When I was like inside, he was trying to make me not concentrate there so that he was like, so that your muscles will like try to relax because now you're panicking. It's your first time. I get it. He was really gentle with me. That guy. He started doing the work. I was like this, and then he was like on top of me, and then he was, demonstration. It was like that. It got to a point where I was actually having fun now. I actually felt pleasure now. Since it was like trying to be gentle, he used to ask me, talk to me on my ear, girl. And then we changed the position. I was like, let's try this. I'm trying to keep it PG because of YouTube, But like there was, like dogs. Like what dogs do. I was like really into it. I was like watching my back and shit. It was not easy though. Gay sex is not the easiest sex ever, but I do believe it's good. Mind you, I didn't clean up. Luckily, nothing came out. I went to the sink. I bent over like this in the sink, and then he did the for a moment, and then I went back to the bed. And then until he finished. Before he finished, when he was doing the dada on me, I don't know how, but even my dingling finished. If you get what I'm trying to say, if you know, even my dingling finished while he was finishing me, and he finished also. how is that even possible? Guys, I'm not a mathematician. I don't know stuff like that. But like, yeah, he touched something and then I finished. It was good. I don't lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, it was done. He made like a face and then we kissed for like a moment and then he slowly took it out. And then he stood up. Mind you, I was still sleeping in the bed and my legs were shaking. Wire in the sink because on our rooms, there were like sinks inside. When he was in the sink, he said, do you mind coming to me, langi corner? Get up in your bed and come to me, langi corner. With a smile on his face, I feel like he knew what was gonna happen if he said that. Mind you, when I looked at the floor, I saw a condom. Like, oh, long story short, we didn't use a condom. Please use a condom out there. It's not safe. It's not safe not to use a condom. Not unless you guys are gonna check together and then do crazy stuff. That's what I say. Even that I didn't see how, but like, yeah, I didn't see how he took it off, but like he did, and it was successful. But like, I enjoyed everything. You know? So yeah, and then he told me to come up to him to the sink and then clean myself also, like just wipe it off and then go back to sleep. Tell me why when I stood up, immediately I went down on my knees and then my knees were shaking, my thighs shaking, knees shaking, everything shaking. And then that's in because of the rock he was giving. He grabbed me from the ass like this. He grabbed me. It was so romantic. He grabbed me, pulled me up, one dulung bed kahle, uphakamisa like ngubukula wangilalisa khona. Wabese yangibathisa and then he kissed my forehead. And then I was like, okay, bye, I'm gonna see you next time. How romantic is that? Did I tell you that we exchanged numbers after sex? Yeah, we kind of did exchange numbers after sex. Yeah, we did everything, and after that, we got to know each other more. We exchanged numbers after sex. That's how crazy it was, man. Then when he was at his crib, I was like, I hope you're okay. Just know that I love you. I don't know how he loves me that moment, like, after. We started kicking that day, known each other that day. So what do you mean you love me? But like I was like, I love you too, because I was like in that's why I'm not a fan of having sex around, because I usually lose it and then gain feelings for someone who doesn't give a shit about me. So post everything, I saved money because he said he wants to have a car in the near future. So I saved my school money to buy him a car because he was really interested in that. So I was like, I want to surprise him one day because we're still going to be together forever and ever, amen. I was in my feels with like I seriously wanted to be with him forever. What's Ganjani? Why? For the what? I don't know. Yeah, that was my story of how I lost my V card, if you can call it that for gay people. That's how I lost my V card. I don't regret anything. We're like a thing now. It ended in tears, long story short. Yeah. And I figured out some things that I didn't really know about him. Kind of ruined my life low-key a little. Some of the things that happened on my academics were because of him. He doesn't know that though. So that's why guys, okay, so before I finish everything, I would like to say, before you do stuff with someone, please get to know him first. Don't do it on your first meetup, man. Get to know the bitch first, man. Yeah, thank you so much for listening to my story on how I lost everything. Not everything, but basically on my first ever experience. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Dear gay boy out there, make sure, be careful. It's not safe out there. Make sure you have something with someone you trust. Not only that, but you've known for quite a while. Never hook up with people you don't know, you're not used to. Just because you want to be cool, that's not cool. It's not cool. It's only ruining your life, your reputation, your image. It's a message to every gay boy out there, even straight girls. Don't just do anyone around. I wouldn't say it's the right thing to do, Lengayenza, but I don't regret anything. That was it. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. Please go follow me on my Instagram for more connections. You know, because I might post something there about a video coming up on YouTube soon. Love you loads, guys. Don't forget to suck dick and pussy.